This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. His 12th touchdown of the year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First carry now for J.B. Blue. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Blue going to get it again here on first down. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they smacked him down. He was there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On third down, Prescott. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cody Barton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following his gain of about 5 on first down. From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is going to be in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else.
Now on a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The They'll start this on the ground with blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
That's hot. Left side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. On the toss, they'll run. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
36-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. High-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
For the extra point.
No problem there on the extra point. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these 2 things. Balance, vision, and yes, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all 3 of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck to the pylon. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Rams. Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead.
Cowboys 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's to midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over.
And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
One quarter in the
down,
books.
Dallas.
The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Right back to him on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
At the Rams 14-yard line.
Second down and 8. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. 3rd and 9. Here's Dak to throw. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Now Dak on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They're going to give the ball over on down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And this is going to be a Rams first down. As he'll get this one up to the 19-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the
No play fake. Herbert flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Donovan Izaraku getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
At the 23-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
28 yards.
His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Ball
2nd
on
and
the
1.
40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Jacobs. He's got space inside the 25. And he able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the one.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Borum is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Rams.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Travel start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
We haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Shotgun now for Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have just past the 40-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Dak to throw. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Camp.
To throw is Herbert. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
5-9. Go.
Herbert now on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
At the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. Now a timeout signal for him, and he'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Noah fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play fake. Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. You know, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Prescott. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Lou. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and goal for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this is off. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. The PAT up and good. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Lots of space past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Rams, first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
380.
Throwing, Herbert. Moving to his right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will
Now,
run up for
Herbert.
a 2-point conversion.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
36.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys. Back to throw is Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Second down, Prescott. That's complete to Moore on the right side. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you burn.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
The Cowboys will line
He'll
up for
look
the
to throw.
two-point conversion.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
So we are through 3.
First
You're
down.
watching the NFL on
First and
EA
10
Sports.
at the 44-yard line.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Open man, that's Collins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Gonna look deep, looking for more. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's gonna take this all the way to the house. 94 So the Cowboys set to go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here go 46. 26.
Now Prescott. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
The score, Rams
Mike, I think
36.
all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. That's the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10.
Herbert now on first down. On the run to the right. Taking off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Cowboys are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
A.J. Terrell.
22 yards to pick up there. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Dallas.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 39
Now a second down throw for Prescott. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air.
DJ Moore
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll go with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's caught. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, L.A. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Throwing is Prescott. That's into the hands of the fullback. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and stop it with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott now. For the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Dallas.
They'll throw again. Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Rams. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.